Students who are still alive scream as zombies chase them through a hallway. Takashi sits on the observatory platform and is observing Hisashi's corpse. Even though the emergency line is busy, Rei tells Takashi that her father provided her a phone number that should only be used in an emergency. She dials the number and gets through to her father, who believes Takashi is calling because the address appears to be coming from his phone. He advises her to leave right away before the line cuts out because the city is in a panic. They decide to use a water hose to escape because there are zombies on the rooftop outside. Saya is frustrated that she must stay in the hallway with Hirano because Komuro escaped amidst the commotion. Kazuo observes the reanimation of his friend Okada in the nurse's office. He apologizes after grabbing an IV pole in a fit of rage and hitting Okada in the head. As she becomes more conscious of the situation, Shizuka tells herself she can't call the police or fire department and gathers first aid items. Kazuo tries to defend the medical office when several of the zombies break in, but he is shortly overcome. To his surprise, when he instructs her to run, she is unable to do so because she cannot recall his name. Shizuka is surrounded by several more zombies, but Seiko kills them all before they can act. She asks Kazu for his name and introduces herself. He readily accepts her offer to kill him before he transforms into a zombie. 2 additional zombies enter the office, but they are quickly eliminated. Saya queries Hirano on whether he belongs to the group of military geeks or gun fanatics in another workshop at the school. The zombies are outside the workshop doors after hearing the door close, and Hirano finds a nail gun. When Hirano discovers an extra gas can and some nails in the box, his demeanor shifts to one of seriousness. While they break in, he rapidly constructs a makeshift site out of pieces of wood, a pencil, erasers, and tape. Saya is about to be overrun by the dead when Hirano uses his homemade weapon to kill one of them. Takashi asks Rei whether she is ready with their strategy while they are on the rooftops. He initially struggled to control the water hose, but eventually succeeds. He then directs it at the zombies outside, and the high pressure of the water kills them. Now move to another hallway where Saya stones one of the zombies with a wet rag. When Hirano inquires as to what she is doing, she replies, "Watch," while flinging yet another wet towel against some nearby lockers. Hearing the sounds, the zombie student hits his skull against the lockers. She surmises that they are blind since, as evidenced by the fact that he wouldn't have rushed into the lockers if he could see, they ignore pain but respond to sound and cannot see. After hearing their chat, several of them arrive and the 2 manage to flee. Shizuka advises Seiko to go to the staff room in a different hallway because that is where the faculty members keep their car keys. Shizuka's skirt is later torn by Seiko. She protested, but she said it would make running more effective. Later, they hear screams and go to the source of the sound with Takashi and Rei. As he is running away, Hirano asks Saya to throw him some nails, but she is unable to do so because one of the zombies is approaching. The 4 people who came to help her watch as she reaches for a drill and kills the animal by impaling its head. All but Shizuka kill the last of the zombies. Later, Saya starts crying. While the others are watching, Seiko consoles her. Following the credits, the 6 surviving individuals brainstorm a plan of action and settle on taking the bus. Takashi then explains the strategy to everyone, instructing them to first check on their family's well-being before seeking refuge. The survivors watch in terror as the news reports on how the city is overrun by zombies.